Welcome to Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across my YouTube channel, you are highly welcome. Please, I beg you for this favor, click on that red button that says subscribe. Beside the red button is a notification bell. Turn the bell on so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first person to check it out. I appreciate each and every one of you who always come back to watch my videos. Like you know, I present news on daily basis to you. So after watching the video, you are free to criticize and leave your comment constructively. Share the video. Yeah, you can share it to your family, friends, anybody that you can, so that they themselves will be informed. Now I present to you another interesting or informative video which we are going to watch together. Yeah, I'm going to watch this video together with you. Then we'll come to the comment section to talk about it.
The time where late President Yaradua bring peace for this region, in no saying carry everybody along. The people when no agree accept amnesty, self in talk to them. Then the peace can come, oil can they flow well. Now then say make we protect that oil, make the oil flow well. They can say now one man then go give, make it can guide my community. Ain't get in community, I get my community. Ain't be man, me I be man. They no consult me, then say me person can guide my community where pipeline pass. Shell don't do me, Chevron don't do me. Nah, my own is German, now one can do me. It no go happen. It no go happen no. Because if they know say all of us now men for this creek where we dey, then go call all of us, discuss with us. Now you won't come in another way. Colonial master home pass, multinational home pass. You won't come carry my fellow German take and enslave me. It no go happen. The pipeline where they talk, it plenty pass from my place, pass the place where they give person to come guide. Now me they go come talk to before they go talk to the other man we get lesser. But if they say equity no good, then person when say equity no good and he won't come to equity with dirty hand, ain't go see war.
But do you believe in peace in the Niger Delta?
We don't give peace for Niger Delta before, and we're ready to give peace. But if peace, say now the peace where they go come shit me, now graveyard peace, me I don't want them.
Impeachment, removal of the president from office. It was not intended to remove the president. Go and look at the processes. It will not work. By the time you get to a point, tribe will come in, religion will come in. Don't mind these people. They want to remove a Muslim. Don't mind them. They want to deal with a Christian. It will come in. The closest to it was during Obasanjo, which was almost more than 60%. Perfect. But what happened? Tribe killed it. Tribe killed it. And it did not work. So don't waste your time with something that you know it will. President Buhari had not done well on security. We are not saying it so don't get me wrong, that where is done. He talks here, no, he has not done well on security. But I don't want that tenor to be truncated. He must finish so that those who believe that President Buhari will turn this to Las Vegas or El Dorado, so that we see it with our very eyes. He has time to change things. President Buhari can turn things around in 3-4 months. I can tell you that for sure, on daily basis. But if he doesn't, we give him his testimonial. When you are in a school, you are finishing your term, are you not giving a testimonial? So if they are used, because there are a lot of conspiracy theories, that it will come through National Assembly, security will be heightened all over Nigeria, there will be state of emergency. Somebody talked about that this morning also. I said, hey, that thing is heating up. I think it was Professor Zing, my friend, son, that we should have a state of emergency. Some say military intervention. These are conspiracy theories all over the place that will happen. Some told us, don't waste your time with this election, it will not hold. That something will happen. I said, okay. I don't have to anticipate anybody. But let it be clear to those who are having those thoughts that Nigerians are not ready for any other system other than the election of next year. I repeat, Nigerians are not ready to accept any intervention of any sort. No matter what they're thinking, those who are propounding it, Nigerians will not accept it. We want to follow the process. Elect a new president who will start from where President Buhari stopped. And we'll be monitoring him. This time around, we will not wait for second term. We'll invoke the constitution if he's not doing well. If he's not bringing Nigerians together, If he's not carrying anybody along, we won't allow what happened in 7 years now to continue. So what we are saying is a president will emerge. Let those people go and bury the thoughts. This morning, I think it was on your station. Was it your station or somewhere last night? Professor Zinde, he is calling for state of emergency. I said, okay, let them call it. If they want to destroy this country, they want to ruin this country, they want flags to be everywhere, let them go and declare state of emergency. Or let them go and remove President Buhari. He must follow the process. We elected him. Let him finish his tenure. So the National Assembly, the Senate and House, they are just face-saving measure. They are trying to save their faces because they know they have performed badly. Let nobody touch President Muhammadu Buhari. Let him.
Mokobia, thank you very much for joining us.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Right, well, let's get your take first off on the recent happenings on the political scene. You know, meetings in Port Harcourt, meetings in London. Of course, these meetings with your principal, Peter Obi, he's had a meeting with Wike, not the first, not even the second time. What exactly is this latest meeting about? What are your thoughts on it?
Interestingly, let me say that Governor Wike has become a very strategic bride for two reasons. River State is one of the highest in terms of voter number. And then number two, which is very important for listeners to note, is that amongst the 36 governors, Wike stands out as one of those who have done or performed the best. So PDP will need him to add color and credibility to their campaign. APC will need him to add color and credibility to their campaign. But I think that there is a question mark on the conscience of Wike. Wike is bordered by the fact that rather than think of a new order, the PDP went the way of gerontocracy. And instead of perhaps palliating him by going with him as the vice presidential candidate of the PDP, they lost that opportunity. And so Wike is saying, I couldn't have done so well in River State and leave Nigeria to hazards and guesses and conjectures. I'd rather check the cards and make the best decisions. And I think that the reason Wike hasn't decided whether to go with either of the two big parties is because tied to his conscience is ensuring that what he has done in River State is done in the Nigerian project.
Yeah, but he's also meeting with the Labour Party.
No, I'm coming there. That's why Wike has met with.
Participating in this ongoing Shettima challenge need to grow up. So Nigerians began this challenge on Tuesday to depict the rather unusual outfit that the APC vice presidential candidate Kashim Shettima wore to the Nigerian Bar Association conference held in Lagos State. Now, Femi Fani-Kayode expressed his displeasure with the challenge, and he described those who participated in it as miscreants who are meant to be in the zoo. Well, many Nigerians cutting across different age strata have participated in this challenge. So the big question is, should they stop posting these images? Dr. Batid, Mr. Feni Adesuwa, I find them quite hilarious. And I also think it also just boils down to a generation gap, not in terms of Gen Zs or millennials, but social media age, where with social media, they always find a way to make humor out of everything. The big question is, how do you wear a suit, a 3-button suit? Let's not talk about the tie. Let's just assume that the weather was cold and he just needed to get comfortable. But the sneakers, that's just unforgivable. It's really hard to piece these 3 items together. So of course, that's what's birthed these hilarious pictures that are now trending online.
Well, okay, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Well, see, you know, one good thing about Nigerians is that no matter how tough a situation may be, Nigerians have developed this habit of looking at the other side. And on social media, there's a lot of entertainment. I mean, as hard as things are, unemployment 33%, inflation 19.6%, Nigerians have developed a capacity to laugh at themselves. And during this political season, there's been very high octane drama. It's former governor of Borno State, Shettima, in this particular instance, Before now, it was Emilokon. You know, the Emilokon drama. Look at the number of musicians that are producing singles on Emilokon. You know, just pure entertainment. Okay, so, and it's harmless, I think.
Yeah.
It may be dark comedy. There's something we call dark comedy. But, you know, I think that the fun at the heart of it, many of us find it really entertaining. And I thought that the reaction, you know, by Femi Fani-Kayode is entitled to his own opinion, but I think it's a little bit overboard. When I reacted to the issue, I said, well, you know, Alhaji Shettima's relevance is not really maybe sartorial elegance. They probably expected him to come in what he wears ordinarily, the Babariga. But he tried to wear suit, and he must have been seeing maybe President Donald Trump on television with those long ties, and he wanted to emulate it. But even what he's wearing, the jacket, some people have said this one is not a suit, this is a coat. He doesn't have many colors, but in terms of the appearance, he wore a coat, you know, to an event of lawyers. But my reaction is that they should have paid, people could have paid more attention to his message about what he and his principal, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, intend to do to move Nigeria forward. You know, to do a lot. I just take 3 words from him about the economy, about ecology, about security. And out of all the presidential candidates that spoke there, he was considered the most articulate, you know, because he has oratorical gift. But that was overlooked by people who were looking for comedy. However, back to Fani-Kayode. Fani-Kayode then wrote this long piece in which he was saying the people who were attacking him because of his sartorial inelegance, they are Philistines, they belong in the company of animals in the zoo, they are sociopathic people, they are jobless clowns, they are, you know, all kinds of, you know, adjectives. I think, look, Fani-Kayode should just learn to take cold water, you know, and take some of these things with a sense of humor. People are not necessarily Philistines, you know, or clowns, just because they are having fun at other people's expense. But I think we should not forget his message about the importance of the economy, the ecology, security, and the commitment of he and his principal and his party to make a difference. But it's then for the Nigerian people to decide.
My wonderful people, thank you so much for watching this video together with me. I appreciate your massive support in this channel. Like I said before, if it is your first time of stopping by or coming across my YouTube channel, you are welcome. Now that we have finished watching this video together, you saw me sitting there watching it together with you. I appreciate you. Let's go to the comment section to talk about it. If it is your first time, subscribe, put on your notification bell. That notification bell is very, very important because it will enable you to know when I upload a new video. I will meet you guys again in my next video. I appreciate your massive support. Remain blessed. Bye-bye.